So I'm in my local Best Buy a few days ago, and I was just kind of interested in getting one of these handheld gimbals for my GoPro 6. I was shocked. The ones they had, two of them on sale that were there. One was like 200 and change. The other one was almost $400. I'm like, that's nuts. I'm not doing that. Ran to Amazon. Found this. Zhiyun, I'm guessing. Smooth Q 3-axis smartphone stabilizer. So they market this thing as really being for your smartphone. However, if you pony up the extra, I think it's like 12 bucks, whatever, you get this. And essentially that allows you to mount your GoPro onto here so you have a handheld gimbal. The only difference is this one cost me $114 shipped overnight versus $200 or $300 at Best Buy cash. So what do we get for $114? Let's take a look. All right, box slips out of the sleeve fairly easy, and we have, I presume, this is the actual gimbal. And its case, it's like a little mini guitar case. And then in here, instruction manuals. Feel some cables back here. Charging cables and whatnot. Oh, where are you? Yeah, it's just charging cables, little accessories here. Okay, well, let's open this up. Okay, there you are. And here it is. This is the gimbal. It's off right now, so it's just gonna kind of flop around. So we're gonna juice this thing up and throw the GoPro in there and take a look. We got this thing up and running. Pretty painless to set up. I had a plate, a custom plate that it came with. That was the $14 extra piece to allow my GoPro 6 to mount in there. And basically it's just a fake dummy plate that kind of mirrors or mimics the size of a phone. And then you get this plastic clamp with 2 screws, and that's what secures it. And you know, it's in there, it's not gonna go anywhere. So I don't know if you can see this. This is pretty neat though. It's almost mesmerizing. But as you move this thing all around, that GoPro is like rock steady. And then if I wanted to, by using this little jog dial right there, or this joystick, I can actually pan and tilt the GoPro around and then continue to kind of move it around, right? So let's see if I can get display here. If you can see in there. Okay. As I move this thing around, this is rotating, but it's not like jumping around. Here, let me go back up and give it a lousy example here. And you can see as it goes around, it keeps everything in frame. We turn it off, so we hold this down. Okay, now it's totally off. Flip it back on again. And you can see it kind of calibrates itself. And it's good to go. But as much as I'm moving it around, everything stays within the frame, nice and clean. So pretty cool. I'm going to play around with this more, and I'm going to do like a more thorough, in-depth opening, or you know, have it in use before I make a final opinion on it. But so far it's really neat. I mean, it's a heck of a lot cheaper than the $300 or $400 one that Best Buy offered. And we'll see how this one does out in the wild. I'm gonna charge it up. I haven't charged yet, and I haven't even gone through the manual. The manual seems pretty comprehensive, and it seems like grammatically it's easy to read. Sometimes a lot of these parts or parts that come from different parts of the world, they're not translated, you know, accordingly. This doesn't seem like that's the case. This isn't my first gimbal I bought, you know, but putting together my old drones and whatnot. A lot of these manuals can be nightmare, especially if you're trying to do wiring diagrams and look for schematics and whatnot. It comes in a really cool case, by the way. This is pretty neat. It's like a picture just throwing this in there. I'm throwing my briefcase or whatever, or my suitcase when I'm taking on trips and whatnot. So, and then you got a bunch of straps here, clips, USB cables for charging. Charger's right there, a little micro USB port. So I'm going to give this another shot, and I'll let you guys know. If you have any questions, let me know.